Well, hello again. Hope everything's going well in IT3120. A few things I need to touch upon. First off, hope everything's going well. If there's anything that's a problem keeping you from getting to the coursework, delaying you, etc., other questions, please let me know. I do get to the Ask the Instructor and the course room email quite quickly. If it's something about being delayed, more of a individual type problem, please send that through the course room email. If it's something that others would be interested, put that into the Ask the Instructor thread. So just want to keep the two separate as far as actual purpose. So if you think it's something other people are going to be interested in, if that's something that would be something that deals with other people in the class, then of course put it in the Ask the Instructor. That would be questions about what needs to be on an assignment versus I'm delayed at the airport, my kid's sick, my computer blew up. Those kinds of things would go into the course room email. Okay? Well, a lot of things going well. I'm getting more of the files in Microsoft Project 2007 format, which means I can open them without trouble. If they are saved as a 2010 format, I cannot open them, and I hate to have to send them back for you to resave it, because anytime I get a 2010 file, I have to do about 10 clicks to get it to close. So it is a bit time consuming and a bit troublesome in case I get the wrong file size, or file type, excuse me. As far as the work, a lot of it's been pretty good. One thing I have to say as far as doing the templates we're doing for the as far as the templates we're using for the project documentation, the items on there are there for a purpose, and please fill those out. Think them out thoroughly. Don't skimp. And one thing that's really important is don't use little phrases. Write incomplete sentences. That does help complete your thoughts, make them more complete and easier for other people to understand. If you have other people look at your documentation, you will notice that if you just write, brief little bits and pieces, that it is actually very hard to identify what you are after. So please fill them out completely. Looking at some of the past work, I want to touch upon some things such as the schedule, the project schedule. One of the big key pieces of that are milestones, and in fact a lot of schedules are not the big drawn out Gantt chart, but a timeline. And what are on the timelines? Milestones. So please take a look at the scoring guide for that and other assignments. You'll see what really is important. Again, it is filling those templates out fully when you have templates, writing incomplete sentences, and when it comes to things like the schedule, please look at the scoring guide. Actually, any of the documents we're looking at, look at the scoring guide for when you turn it in. You will see the items that really are important. They're also listed in the book as well, so please take a look at that. More important, take a look at the scoring guides, because it says the needed items right there, right quick, easy way. So look at those. For example, again, the schedule. The big part of that are the milestones, which are something that a lot of you have sort of skimped on, and that would be reflected in the grades. Looking at other items when we're dealing with risks, write the risks down in complete sentences. Otherwise, it's sort of difficult to tell what you may be after. If you list the topic, it is hard to tell if it's in the positive or in the negative. Again, write it in complete sentences. Make sure those items are also major risks and not just anything you could think up of quickly. I have a friend who is an insurance expert, and they deal with insuring risks. And this is quite important for any of you who are getting into projects and other forms of management. and that is, she says, ensure the big risks. So when you're looking at risk management, look at what the big risks are, not just in the catastrophe that could happen, but also as far as probability. The combination of those two will determine how big a risk it actually is. There could be some things that could be quite catastrophic, but the likelihood is not that great. For example, I've had people put down terror strikes, bad weather. The thing is, does it actually happen? And in fact, I have learners who work in war zones, and yes, certain things that happen there may not be as big of an issue. Some people have need to have their data backup in places where weather may not be an issue, or in case it is, ways that it's guarded against it. So really weigh things out. Is it something that is a major risk, or isn't it? Again, looking forward to seeing your documents, your assignments. Again, look at the scoring guides and follow them, and you'll have a really good idea of what goes on there. If you have a question as far as what goes into an assignment, please put that in Ask the Instructor, and I will get back to it quite quickly. Thanks, and have a great day.